Take a look at this. This is a player who cost Manchester City just £31 million.
Cherki, il est passé Cherki, il a éliminé Cherki une fois, deux fois. Oh, le coup du foulard, derrière!
And this is a player Liverpool paid £116 million for.
Committing himself to the challenge, and that does for Mo Salah, and I think he gets caught.
Rayan Cherki can do this. Florian Wirtz can do this.
For Leverkusen here, and the shot!
Two of the most important talents in world football, compared side by side, and suddenly the debate feels unavoidable. The new French star at Manchester City has already become the signing of the season in the Premier League. No other new arrival in English football has more goal contributions than Cherki, 11 goal involvements in 17 matches, across all competitions, and not just simple actions. Cherki does things that only 1% of footballers on this planet can do. Don't believe it? Watch this. On the other side stands Florian Wirtz, a truly exquisite footballer. Three-time Bundesliga midfielder of the year, with 35 goals and 47 assists in the league, the brain and heart of the Bayer Leverkusen side that won their first ever Bundesliga title. His talent hasn't fully exploded at Liverpool, yet just 5 assists in 21 games. But anyone who understands football knows this. His vision, tactical intelligence, close control, dribbling, passing range, goal threat and composure are anything but normal. Some will say Rayan Cherki is better.
Rayan is one of the huge talents I ever seen in my career. Technically and individually, it's top.
Others will swear Florian Wirtz is clear.
I do not concern. I think it's a normal way when you are a young, very talented player. You go to a new league in a new country, new culture. It's not that easy, but he's really, really brilliant and he will adapt and will create a lot of lovely moments.
But to really answer that question, you have to look deeper than highlights and price tags. So let's do exactly that. Because Rayan Cherki versus Florian Wirtz, the debate is over after this video. To understand who is better, we first need to understand how they reached the top. And we start with Rayan Cherki, the moment the football world truly noticed him. Cherki made his professional debut for Olympique Lyon on the 19th of October 2019, coming on in a 0-0 League One draw against Dijon at just 16 years and 63 days old, becoming the youngest player ever to appear for the club in the French top flight. Just over 2 months later, on the 4th of January 2020, he became Lyon's youngest goalscorer at 16 years and 140 days, scoring in a 7-0 Coupe de France win. During the disrupted 2019 to 2020 season, he also became the club's youngest ever League One starter and finished the campaign with 3 goals and 2 assists in 13 appearances across all competitions, helping Lyon reach the Coupe de la Ligue final. The 2021 to 2022 season confirmed Cherki as a first-team player. He featured in 30 matches, scored 4 goals and added 4 assists, including key moments in Europe as Lyon reached the Europa League round of 16. Over the following years, despite Lyon's instability, Cherki became the creative heartbeat of the team, finishing his Lyon career with 14 goals and 27 assists in League One between 2019 and 2025, plus 4 goals and 8 assists in 12 Europa League matches. In 2023-2024, even with Lyon finishing mid-table, Cherki's influence grew again, with 1 goal and 6 assists in the league, and a key role in their Coupe de France run, which ended in a narrow final defeat to PSG. His final season, 2024 to 2025, was his best individually, 9 goals and 11 assists in League One, tied as the league's top assist provider, dragging Lyon up to 5th place before his exit. Another unforgettable moment was his Europa League tie against Manchester United. Lyon went out dramatically, but Cherki sent a clear message. English football suited him perfectly. In League One, Cherki became impossible to contain. Every match was a show of dribbles, flair and imagination. He could glide past defenders like Messi, spin away with Zidane-style roulettes, or drive straight into the box to finish himself. His ball carrying was a rare mix. Messi's vertical aggression, the close control chaos of Jeremy Doku, and Zidane's creativity in the final action. Cherki proved that magic still exists, using skills and solutions that most players would never even dare to try. By then, Europe already knew his name, but last season 12 goals and 20 assists in 44 matches was the real signal that he was ready for the next step. Manchester City looked like the perfect destination. Lyon confirmed his move to Manchester City for €36.5 million, rising to €42.5 million with add-ons. After 6 formative years at his boyhood club, Cherki chose a new challenge even without major trophies in France, ready to show the world what level he truly belongs to. Any new Man City signing faces the same brutal question: can he adapt to Guardiola's style? or will he be suffocated by it? And Rayan Cherki didn't just adapt, he looks like he's living in his own home. 4 goals and 7 assists. The Premier League's top assist provider, and he's shaping up to be the signing of the year. Cherki is fearless but fun. He wears the number 10 shirt, but he can drift off the right where Guardiola has used him most. And he's just as dangerous on his left as he is on his right, which makes him a nightmare to read for defenders. He's got tricks and flicks, and he carries the ball not with raw speed, but with balance and guile, like that assist for Foden at Crystal Palace, where he slalomed through the midfield and teed him up perfectly. And that's been a massive reason why City look sharper again, because Cherki has built 2 vital attacking partnerships that make them a machine right now. Phil Foden and Erling Haaland. The big question was obvious. How do you fit 2 gifted, attacking midfielders together without them stepping on each other's toes? And how do you do it while Jeremy Doku is flying too? Guardiola found the answer in his 4-3-2-1. Foden deeper on the left of central midfield, Cherki as the right-sided number 10, and Doku holding width on the left. And it's working beautifully. Cherki and Foden's combined imagination has basically unlocked City's scoring in recent games. City have scored 12 goals, 1 every 30.16 minutes, in the 5 Premier League matches. Cherki and Foden have started together. That's miles better than City's season average of 1 every 37.89 minutes. And 3 of Cherki's 6 assists have literally been fed straight to a resurgent Foden. The standout moment, that outrageous Rabona, crossed the kind of thing you either laugh at or you fear. And Foden stormed in to head it home in City's 3-0 win over Sunderland. That's not just flair for the sake of it. That's precision with arrogance. Cherki's line-breaking dribbles add another dimension too, especially with Doku injured right now. At Selhurst Park, with both Cherki and Foden operating as twin number 10s, Cherki's surging run forced Adam Wharton into a mistimed tackle. Then he dragged Maxence Lacroix towards him and slipped Foden into space. And from there, Foden drilled home his 12th league goal from outside the box. Even City's stoppage time winner in that chaotic 3-2 win over Leeds had Cherki's fingerprints all over it, picking out Foden in a tiny pocket of space. That's decision making. That's football IQ. But the vision is the real weapon. Cherki's field awareness and his touch are built for feeding Haaland's speed between the lines. Just look at Bournemouth, twice. From midfield, Cherki read Haaland's movement in milliseconds and put him clean through one-on-one, and Haaland finished both. 2 goals, stamped with the same signature. Cherki saw it first, and he's not just an assister, he can score screamers too, like the one against Brentford. He can carry through defenders and finish, like he did versus Dortmund.
Still Cherki.
And he can place the ball wherever he wants, like we saw against Wolves.
Impudent, comes back to him again, and he
So yeah, if you think Cherki's better than Wirtz, you've got very solid arguments to back it up. Florian Richard Wirtz was born in Pulheim, Germany on the 3rd of May 2003, and very early on it was clear this was not a normal talent. In 2020, after standing out with the under-17 team, Wirtz made his professional Bundesliga debut on the 18th of May 2020, starting against Werder Bremen. At just 17 years and 15 days old, he became the youngest player in Bayer Leverkusen's history to play in the league, breaking the record previously held by Kai Havertz. Just weeks later, on the 6th of June, he scored his first Bundesliga goal in a 4-2 defeat to Bayern Munich, becoming the youngest goalscorer in Bundesliga history at 17 years and 34 days. And on 22nd October that same year, he announced himself on the European stage by scoring his first goal in continental competition during a 6-2 Europa League win over Nice. Between 2020 and 2023, Wirtz didn't just consolidate, he exploded. On the 19th of January 2021, he scored the winning goal against Borussia Dortmund. By the 6th of February, he had become the first player in Bundesliga history to score 5 league goals before turning 18. On his 18th birthday, the 3rd of May 2021, he extended his contract until 2026. By November, he had already reached double figures in league goals before the age of 19.
On the move for Leverkusen!
And on the 15th of December, he became the youngest player ever to reach 50 Bundesliga appearances at just 18 years and 223 days. Even with 2 months of the season still to play, his numbers were already sensational, confirming that Leverkusen had struck gold.
Oh my goodness, what great footwork!
In the 2021 to 2022 season, his output was elite. In the Bundesliga, he played 24 matches, scoring 7 goals and providing 10 assists. In the Europa League, he added 3 goals and 4 assists in just 6 games. His peak moments kept coming. On 26 October 2023, he delivered a masterclass with 1 goal and 3 assists in a 5-1 Europa League win over Karabakh. Then, on 14th April 2024, he scored his first career hat-trick in a 5-0 victory over Werder Bremen, the match that crowned Bayer Leverkusen Bundesliga champions for the first time in their history. He closed that historic season by lifting the DFB Pokal,
full stretch here, Kaiserslautern,
reaching the Europa League final, recording 22 goal involvements in the league, and finishing with a ridiculous 18 goals and 20 assists in all competitions.
Bundesliga.
The result was inevitable. Florian Wirtz was named Bundesliga Player of the Season. The following year, he took another step forward, scoring 6 goals in 9 Champions League matches, proving he could be decisive at the very top level of European football. In Germany, Wirtz made the entire football world fall in love with him. In the Bundesliga, he hid the ball like nobody else. His trademark cut inside to shoot was unstoppable. Inside the box, he was impossible to contain feints, quick touches, shots with either foot, any angle, any finish. The magic was always in his boots. His ability to assist is just as frightening, as shown by his outrageous Trivela passes. But this player has some very special characteristics. And that's where this debate really begins. Compared to other midfielders in the top 7 leagues, Florian Wirtz clearly stands out as an attacking force. He's not just good at one thing, he excels across the board. Dribbling, attacking movement, duels, and touches inside the opponent's box. This is a truly unique footballer. What separates him most from other central midfielders is his average of expected goals and assists, showing how deeply involved he is in offensive actions, his progressive dribbling, and his success rate when taking players on. His stride, balance and ball control allow him to glide past defenders, both in open space and in tight areas, helped by his 2-footed ability and sharp turns. He is the kind of agile, technical attacker that defences must constantly track, because he sits among Europe's very best. His heat map tells the same story. Wirtz lives in the final third, constantly appearing between lines, drifting across zones, and giving his team fluidity, quality, and rhythm in transitions. He doesn't wait for the game to come to him, he actively orchestrates it from advanced areas. Over the last 2 Bundesliga seasons, Wirtz attempted more dribbles than any other midfielder, with 328 in total. With a success rate of 49.1%, he combines volume and efficiency at an elite level. Operating mainly from the left half space, he links with teammates in tight triangles or attacks space directly in front of goal. And despite his elegance on the ball, he is anything but passive without it. Last season, he led the Bundesliga in possessions won in the final third, with 47 recoveries, turning defensive effort into instant attacking transitions. He presses with intelligence, timing, and hunger, a real trigger for his team. Most of his 12 Bundesliga assists last season came from vertical passes into space, or straight into the box. Wirtz breaks defensive lines with one action, again and again. In fact, he is the only player in Germany to register double figures for both goals and assists in 2 consecutive seasons. All of this sounds incredible, so why hasn't it fully translated into Premier League numbers yet? If you think that, you need to look closer. The reality is that Wirtz is still without a goal or an assist in the Premier League, and that naturally brings criticism, especially after Liverpool paid £116 million to sign him. But the surface numbers don't tell the full story. He has been close. It was his shot that forced Nordi Mukiela's own goal in the 1-1 draw against Sunderland. There have been no assists yet, but he cannot control how others finish. Statistically, Wirtz ranks among the top 10 players in the Premier League for chances created from open play this season. In the Champions League, the picture is even clearer. Only Kylian Mbappé has created more chances than him. He has also answered doubts about physicality. Wirtz sits among the top 10 players for possessions won in the final third, and ranks in the top 6 for distance covered and high-intensity sprints per 90 minutes, among players who have run over 75 kilometres this season. The effort is there, the intensity is there. What hasn't fully arrived yet is the connection. His off-the-ball movement is excellent, but not always spotted by teammates still adjusting to a different type of creator in those zones. Wirtz thrives on quick combinations, the 1-2, the give and go, but the return pass doesn't always come. He is also adapting to far less space. Data shows his average availability time to receive the ball is just 0.81 seconds, one of the lowest in the Premier League. Yet even in that chaos, he keeps creating, keeps thinking, keeps playing the game at a higher speed than most. His performance against Real Madrid was the perfect example. Nobody in Liverpool creates like him, nobody sees the game like him, nobody has his blend of vision, technique and intelligence. Too good to fail. 15 Premier League appearances in, that feels like the only logical conclusion. So after seeing all of this, the big question is simple. Who is the better player? First, let's put everything into perspective. Both are 22 years old. Florian Wirtz has already won a Bundesliga and a DFB Pokal as the main man at Bayer Leverkusen. He was the key figure in a historic, unbeaten title run, has been named the best midfielder in Germany 3 years in a row, and won Bundesliga Player of the Year once. In terms of trophies and recognition, Wirtz clearly has the edge. Rayan Cherki, on the other hand, has been named Dribbler of the Year. If we talk about pure honours, Wirtz wins. If we talk about raw career numbers, Wirtz also comes out on top. Cherki has 45 goals and 55 assists in 234 matches, while Wirtz has 71 goals and 76 assists in 246 games. Again, statistically, the German is superior. But football is not only numbers. When we look at technical attributes, Cherki has a higher pure ceiling. He is a better dribbler, more explosive in tight spaces, stronger in progressive passing, and more adaptable tactically, something he has proven this season in the Premier League. Right now, Cherki has 4 goals and 7 assists, while Wirtz has 0 goals and 5 assists. In the present moment, Cherki is clearly ahead. That said, over time, Wirtz has shown himself to be the more complete footballer. He offers more control of the game, more balance between creation and work rate, and stronger performances in structured, high-demand systems. But football is about rhythm and momentum. And right now, Cherki is playing better football week after week. More importantly, he is directly helping Manchester City fight for titles, something Wirtz has not yet managed to do in England. So here is the verdict. Florian Wirtz is the more complete player overall, but football lives in the present, and the present belongs to Rayan Cherki. Right now, there is a clear gap in Cherki's favour. As Guardiola himself has said, we still haven't seen everything Cherki can do. His ceiling is extremely high, and we may not even know where it truly is yet. So yesterday, Cherki is the signing of the season, and Florian Wirtz, he is simply the most expensive one.